anything, I'm sure your mother probably told you this, as my mother told me, anything worthwhile is worth working for. And if you believe that anything in life that you're going to get that is worthwhile is going to come without a lot of work, you're fooling yourself. You must be willing to commit to sweating as much water that will drip off of your body as necessary in order to get what it is that you want to get. And if you choose that you want to have $1 million in your checking account, then you have to give $1 million worth of effort in order to get that back into your checking account. So you have to give enough value in order to get that in return.
Mm-hmm. All right. And the whole idea of being happy, because a lot of, everybody wants to be happy. They want to feel good about themselves. They want to feel good, and so forth. So whole idea of being super successful and being happy. A lot of times people say, well, if I had that kind of money, I'm not going to be happy. So therefore, I'm scared of giving the kind of money, because having that money to them equals depression and happiness to them. How do you reconcile that to those who have a negative idea of having financial freedom?
Well, unfortunately, there is so much negativity in the world, and everybody is so willing to say, I can't meet success. You can't have success. My dad told me every time he did come to visit us, my dad told me that I would never be anyone, that my mouth was going to get me into trouble all the time, and that I was lazy and worthless. And so, you have all of that negative input that's being put into, so many of us. I mean, if we listen to the radio, you watch the television, and so what you have to do is you have to be responsible for putting that positive input into your head. And you have to start saying, my dad would say to me, I don't want a lot of money. People with money are selfish and they cheat people in order to get money.
Right.
Putting a negative connotation about whether or not it's okay to have money. And so, early on in life, I had to change that mindset. I had to say, if I earn a lot of money, just like Bill Gates is doing today, he is giving his money away to the schools throughout the world, to charities throughout the world to help stop some of the disease that's going on. So what you have to do is you have to change the way that you look at anything such as money and say, money is a great thing because look at all that I can do for another person if I have money. Here's the big,
That's right.
Here's the big issue with having money is you say, I need to have 7 cars in my garage in order to be happy. And I promise you that if you have 1 car in your garage and you take the money from those other 7 and you go out and you personally help other people that don't have the good fortune that you do, you will find happiness in giving and helping others be able to learn the things that you know.
Absolutely. Now, Darrell, looking at the time, our time's going by. I want to talk about your book here, Mastering a Healthy Self-Image, and also your website we can for the next minute and a half. Can we do that?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I had the really good fortune of sitting down and writing a book. I took my 35 years of experience of building businesses, building a happy life, and I wrote all of that in that book. And I tell people that by reading my book, you literally will gain the 35-plus years of experience of how I took my life from being growing up in the ghetto of Chicago to being what I have been able to build. And my website is truewealthuniversity.com. And just like you mentioned, your book is available on Amazon. My book is available on Amazon.com as well, in ebook format as well as the paperback.
Very good. And can you repeat that website one more time for folks?
Absolutely. It is truewealthuniversity.com. And I have a special gift for any of your listeners that will go to the website. I have, and I'd like to give you one also, Nazim, I have what I call a gratitude coin. It's a little coin it says gratitude coin on one side, and on the other side it says I am grateful for. And I tell people that if you carry this coin with you and you have it in your pocket and you touch it every day, that you will learn to be more grateful. It will remind you every day to be a more grateful person. And so by touching that coin every day, gratitude is the foundation stone of happiness. So if you learn to be more grateful every day for your day today, by touching this coin, it will not only make you more grateful, but it'll make you a happier person, and you'll feel the difference every day as you touch that coin. And if people will go out and to my website and they request that coin, I'll send it to them free.
All right, everybody has that. Now we're coming to the close of our program now. We want to thank Darrell Knoch, CEO of Imagine Enterprises, author of Building a Healthy Self-Image, and truewealthuniversity.com. And thanks for everybody coming out to the Reconnected show today. Tune in next week. We'll have more coverage, and then we'll invite Darrell back also. Thank you again for coming out, Darrell. We appreciate that, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you very much. Matter of fact, I'll probably call you off the air, but I appreciate that. Thank you again, Darrell.
Thank you.
And see you guys next week. Thanks to you. Now, remember, when you find yourself disconnected, just tell yourself, I'm going to get reconnected. That's all you got to do. Thank you. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year.